Alrighty, so not long ago I had an idea. And by not long ago I meant like I had it in a dream last night where I made a video on the brand new. I'm taking my watch off. I think it's gonna get picked up by audio. Where I went to the newish Highrise map and I called the video. I released the video on April 20th, and I called the video something like "Getting High on Highrise." Oh, sorry. Obviously, I did not do that because today is April 20. I am so sorry, that was probably loud. April 22nd. So I did not make my Highrise video, but actually, we're still not doing it because I don't really want to go there on EMP. So we're gonna go throw a day away at like. Wow, everything sucks actually. We're gonna go throw a... Oh, I like this money. Sorry, I didn't even think this through. I just started looking at the board. We have a mask. I mean, we can throw a day away at, like... Metro. Because we're gonna spend maybe, like, 5 minutes there. Because I don't want to spend much time at Metro, because the map is not profitable. It's like starting a small business, you know, competing against Amazon. It's just not a good idea. But... we'll spend just enough time here to, you know, hopefully have the Highrise not be, like, hit by a terrible modifier. Also, I have a flashlight that I should have, like, out to use. It's been a while since I made a video on this game, but it hasn't been a while since I've played it, since I've been pretty active in playing the game recently. Because it's just easy to just boot up and play, and I've been really in a boot and play mood, because I don't really have the willpower in me to start something that's, you know, gonna take time and energy to get into. Which is kind of funny because I recently replayed Dishonored 2 twice. One was a don't kill anyone run, because my first run was pretty... I killed a lot of people, it was low chaos, and this run was don't kill a lot of people, low chaos, or don't kill anyone low chaos, and then I did a high chaos run right after. Where I killed a lot of people because it was high chaos. And that was fun. I had a great time with it. I don't think... I mean, this sounds kind of close. I don't know. It probably isn't as close as I'm thinking it is, unless there's a staircase nearby. Also, since we're constantly breathing, we can cheat a little bit. Turn that off and try and listen for footsteps. We just have to remember to turn it back on before the next mission. Thought I heard a footstep though. So I think it's probably up over there, and I don't even know how we would get over there. Unless we get a path soon that kind of is a big Yui and goes over there. Which I don't think is likely. I guess I'd be wrong, though, in saying I don't think it's likely. Hey, speaking of the devil, I did hear footsteps, but maybe not as close as I thought they were going to be. Maybe I should just eat in the hit. I mean, it is Metro Day 1. Maybe I just leave because it's Metro and Metro sucks. That might be a better usage of our time. And then we can go get high on Highrise. I would take a hit of the marijuana vape the weed vape, whatever you want to call it. I feel like I have to specify what kind of vape it is, because I don't want people to be like, oh wow, you do nicotine? No, I don't do that. So I feel like I have to specify, like, this is a weed vape, but I'm not gonna hit it because I'm pretty sure it's like, let me look at my phone. It's almost 11 a.m. I don't smoke in the a.m. It's too early. I'm always at least a little surprised every like Easter, because my partner's family is Catholic, so obviously, you know, they're Christian, they celebrate Easter, but I've come to learn that Catholics just like drink on Easter, or maybe like most people who celebrate Easter do, I'm not entirely sure. But they'll get up at like, you know, 9 a.m. to celebrate Easter, and they'll have like some kind of drink to go with it. Like sometimes it's, you know, something that's not too, you know, high in alcohol content, and sometimes it's pretty hefty. I'm left to wonder, like, I don't get it. I don't like the idea of like drinking that early in the day. But I guess for Catholics it's just kind of like a cool thing to do. I don't really know. I don't get how it works. I'm not one that celebrates Easter. I kind of, you know, I like to go for the people and the food. But otherwise, I'm not, you know, I'm not really doing much on that day. Anyways, I think last time I played this, both Highrise and Lost Metro weren't out yet, which, kick up the kicks is good. I have barely played Lost Metro, because I think the map is... It's probably not worth it. I think it has a pretty low amount of money you can make for the stuff that happens on there, especially now that the new enemy, the Playmare, spawns there. But I used to play a lot of the solo. Then I took a bit of a break, and in that break time they released Lost Metro, and I did not play it. And then they were like, we're doing another update, we're adding Highrise. Okay, so it's kind of like Terraria, how there's several final updates. And I was like, yeah, I'll get on for this one. And they added Highrise, they added an ending. Kind of wanted to move from there. You scare me. I don't know how I just didn't think Lost Metro was a map that was worth it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Why did it not go off? No! I saw it glowing green, but it didn't go off. This is so sad. I got no money. And I think he might kill me if I'm on the ground. So I sort of need to, like... Sorry, candy bar. Yeah, I'm American. How can you tell? Those guys are being annoying. Is there a door over there? Wow, only way to go. That's kind of sad. You used to be able to kill the Playmare with dynamite. And then, I don't necessarily know why that was changed, although I wish it wasn't. I think being able to kill him with dynamite was fine. Maybe it wasn't. I liked being able to do it. made this map feel playable. It feels pretty hard now. Wow, this is hella inconvenient. Do we just leave? Do we just leave? This is such a bad high. I'm greening out so hard right now. This sucks. I'm soying out. I'm greening out. Man, soying out would be really funny if any of you were happened to be there. Oh man, bunker was surplus. I should have just gone there. Fuck getting high. Need to get into this song by Little Ugly Mane. Lung pollution. Getting high. Smoke that blunt. Oh no, this fucking dickhead's after me. This shit sucks. I'm just leaving. Getting high on Highrise, am I right? Yeah, unfortunately, if I had player breathing, maybe I would have known that there was a fucking shambler right around the corner, but I didn't have that on. Which I immediately said last game, but I have to make sure I turn that back on. Oh well. Oh well, you know, not all of us are born to be good at video games. I'm certainly not one of them. Oh, I have this thing there. In that case, though, this is the Getting High on Highrise episode, so I probably should just go back. Wah. Actually, maybe I should have thrown last game and unlocked Plantation and just ran Plantation. Not Plantation, Pentagon. They both start with the letter P, so it's a little confusing to me. 87%, so we're not going to find a shit ton of loot compared. I mean, we weren't doing too bad last time up until the catastrophe. Good luck with that one, man. Oh, so I've learned, I used to hold the stun light out and use it as I would open stuff. Well, I'd have it held out and, you know, the left mouse button would cause it to do the noise a bunch. And I've discovered that I think that sound is annoying, and I was doing it in every video, so every video was annoying. But that's okay. I hope it's okay. I don't know why I'm walking so slow. I need to like get in the game, get in the grind set mindset. Oh my god, another locked door. I'm not doing that. We're trying back for a second. Because there's got to be like a non-locked door somewhere, right? I guess back at the literal start of the level. RNG just doesn't smile on me today. Anyways, I think last time I recorded this, I said I was going to try and make more videos. And I failed. I didn't make more videos. So this time, I'm going to say the exact same thing, and hopefully I'll hold true. Is there a Ventress down there? Yeah, there's a Ventress vent. That's kind of far for her to spawn. But, I mean, that's not a big deal. I guess it's good for me. What is that? It's a stapler. Fascinating. Well, I guess either way I was going to be looking at spending money. Well, it's fucking ominously red in here. Evil ass room. They'd sit you down and they'd put fucking, you know, Bluey on there. And you were a Redditor, so you didn't want to watch that because it didn't have, like, themes or something. No, no, not Bluey. I wanted to watch my big chungus. I'm kind of just making people up. That's Like, that's not a real person. I create straw men that I myself burn down. Fictitious men have nothing on me. I don't really know tile orientation on this map that well yet, so hopefully I can find my way out. Hopefully I cannot run into a fucking wall either. Oh, I could open that within 4 clicks. Good God. Why am I playing so bad? I see a problem. I could double back. Did I come in here? I don't remember. Yeah, I did. I fucked around there. I could come back, open this door first. Wow. Thought I heard loud footsteps of a robot. But I believe I might just be imagining it. Like a dragon. I'm not sponsored by Imagine Dragons, and I don't necessarily like the band either. That's just the way of the bit. Sometimes you gotta get thought of as someone you aren't for the bit to be successful. I'm pretty sure these tiles are always like, there's never gonna be a path up. Because there's some writing that says like, ah, I blew up in the stairwell. Thanks, broski. It's not like we wanted to get out of here. I might turn back to go through that other door first instead of going super far in, especially because there's kicking. I couldn't really tell what direction the kicking was coming from, so lock that real quick. What's over here? I thought I just had breathing, but I think it was just the equipment on my back making a ruckus. I keep feeling like I'm hearing shit. Oh, I am. See, I feel like once he shows up, your best choice is to leave. Because once he shows up, it's like you have to use the stun light. And at this time of day, that's going to summon Ventress. That's going to summon an army of Forsakens. Like, his appearance is like, okay, it's time to wrap it up on this map. You need to get home. You know, go home to your wife and kids. It's time to get out of here, Unk. I don't actually know if this button attracts enemies or not. I assume it does, just like any other elevator, unless it's not in a, normal elevator. I think if you take this elevator, there's a chance you get sent to the like ending. I don't know how that works. Yeah. So I'm guessing he came from the direction I did not go with the locked door near the start of this run. And then he wandered his ass all the way over there. Ooh, laggy. Christ, none of these sound good. How many bolt cutter usages do I have? Oh, I ran out of bolt cutter usages. I forgot already. Because, yeah, I keep coming to locked doors. It's bright in here. I guess because, like, the heater turns on because it's snowy outside. I don't... Bunker got buffed, and I think the bunker buff is really good, and the map is generally worth running now, but I still think it is one of the, like, I don't know, maybe it is, like, good enough to justify running, like, over and over. I haven't had as much time to play on here as I'd like since the patch went out. That's unfortunate already. This just... Oh no, okay, hold on. It does do something. I should have checked how much money we had at the start and then did a comparison point where I looked at how much we had after so I could see our profit margin. That's worth a lot, right? That's 160, man. I don't actually know what method they took to, like, buff the map. Because I thought that, like, you know, perhaps they needed to make it so that the more shitty items spawn a little less and the better items spawn a little more. I don't remember this being open. It probably was and I just missed it. But I think they didn't do that. I think they did something else. I might be wrong, and if I am wrong, I don't really know what they did. But I am very happy that they, you know, listened to the critique on that and they did something. I think the last time I made a video on this game, I was slightly annoyed at some of the, like, shit happening in the game. Just because, like, Forsaken was very... Oh, man. It was very buggy, and I admittedly, like, the game is still buggier than I wish it was. But it is in a much better state than it was when I last posted a video on it. Which is great. I've also started playing a lot more, like, random online multiplayer in that time. So, it's been cool to be able to, like, play with people in the community when I never did prior. Ooh, I think we do throw for Pentagon. Hollowed? Yeah, that's fine. Pentagon's data deck was the only one I was missing prior to the update. They've added a couple more in the last update. But yeah, I was just missing Pentagons originally. I would like to go and get that at some point. Yeah, I'll wait here for a second because he's gonna come down the stairs. Okay, well, that's really unfortunate. So he's either push forwards or fall back. If we fall back, we have to run through the metal detector and set it off, which would be... It would be unfortunate to do at this point. Oh man, that might be something we have to do though. We're not that far in. Ooh, but this is a really good loot room. I want this. I think we might head back and then try and come back in. I'm gonna hope that the Forsaken are moving. This was actually a shit room. Yeah, I don't think we have time to spare. We're already like halfway through our infection timer. I'm gonna run through the alarm and just hope that it doesn't attract Spider to the entrance. I don't really care if Ventress comes or not. I don't remember which way we came from though, that's the problem. Right, so yeah, they're both gonna get called. So setting off the alarm is gonna be a bitch. It's gonna make it really hard to get back in. But we're gonna have to do it. Oh my god, can I run? I might not actually make it back. Yeah, I think I'm gonna die. Oh well, shit happens. And against all odds, I win. Yeah, go run your fucking bitch ass back into the facility, dickhead. 4 o'clock? Ah, we'll just leave. Who cares? Who cares? It's not that late. It's not that early. I can make do with what I've got. I'm here to have a good time, not a phenomenally excellent time. And a good time to me is hitting the button, shooting women, apparently. That does not sound good. Never mind. That sounds awful. But even if I'm not pulling, like, record numbers, I don't really care. I'm just... These videos are, like, 99%, like... They're 99% an excuse for me to just talk. Because I like to talk. I'm really good at talking. Too bad talking isn't, like, a great career option these days. I mean, I guess it isn't that bad, because people love to listen to, like, true crime podcasts. If I want to sell my soul to the god of podcasts and make a true crime one, I guess I'd be in good condition. I mean, what they say, the devil lives in the microphone. Be careful, there's a tripwire that spawns, like, right here, and it's very devious. I've ran into it a couple times, even knowing that there's a chance a tripwire spawns there. So we want to run this way for a little bit, and then at some point we want to turn around and go the downstairs route. So, spend less time going deep in, and more time checking out every path. This room is interesting because I don't think enemies will just naturally come down here, so it's very, very safe to hide in this room 99% of the time. That nothing will happen to you. Remember to put that away because it makes loud ass noises. That's the fucking sound it makes. I don't care to unlock the bathroom. I don't care to go that way either because it's a dead end. Eh. Door. A lot of doors. It's good and bad. Good because we got options. Bad because an enemy can very easily get behind us and turn this run into a pretty dangerous situation. Speak of the devil, more doors. This goes into a huge room. I'm gonna check the bottom floor and then I'll head back out and continue along the other room. I'm in a position where I don't want to have a ton of options on where to go. I always, like, even if I know there's no trapdoor there, I always take the interior path out of just pure fear. And we spent so long learning this map to figure out where the trapdoors and the wires could be, and I'm not throwing it all away. So, you know, keep doing it even if there's nothing there to build. Resilience. That's not the right word. To build, I don't know where she is, but she's mad. Is she done? Actually, kind of crazy how many of these were dead ends. That's a path. Remember, upstairs straight is a path. Also, we do this because enemies will, I don't think, they typically won't come back here. They'll always try to head to a door unless they're aggroed. So I always like to have that uncut so I can just duck behind it if I need to. You know what is behind this door? That's not optimal. Also, I need to keep closing these doors. You should always close those doors because he will just gun you down from behind several doors if he gets the chance to. And you just won't be able to see him and you will get shot. And it sucks. So always close those doors if you can. And generally there shouldn't be a reason you can't do that unless you're like already in chase. Maybe then it would be a bit too inconvenient. Oh, tell me he's going over here. If he comes over here, though, I'll show you guys a really shitty quirk that I hate. Hey, I think he's coming over here, so I'm going to show you guys something funny. I have to hope he comes outside for this to work. Which, unless they patched him, he should do. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he didn't go for the door. It would be a bit abnormal, but I guess it could happen. Huh. That's, you know, not great. I don't know where the fuck he went. And it is a bit of a straight path back to any of those rooms, so I'm statistically likely to come across him. I'm also statistically likely to rub my eyeball because my fucking eye burns for some reason. I wanted to come kick that door in. basically, I've found out that a lot of the time... I'm just thinking now. I need to lure him out here first. What will happen is when he comes outside, he won't ever go back in the building. He's outside. So what he'll do is he'll just stand around outside, typically on that left-hand side of the plantation, or near the entrance. Now they could have patched that or changed him and he won't do that, which would be great. But he's done it often in history for me. But maybe they did fix it. I don't know. Who cares? That was a problem for a while. He didn't do it, so maybe it's fixed. I don't know. I read the last patch notes. I don't really remember off the top of my head what they say. So they could have said, like, ooh, we fixed abandoned one standing outside like a fucking dickhead. Let me just drop this. Grab that. And we're off. We're off to the rat race. Hey, getting high on Highrise, am I right? That's gonna be the name of this episode. In fact, in the event that literally anyone, which is not likely, watches this video, I'm not sure. I said this was recorded on the 22nd, and you'll notice it's also probably posted on the 22nd. Why would I lock that door? So happy same day, I guess. Surplus is fucking ballin' though. I think it's like the best modifier. I don't know, Shadow Step is really good. We never say no to Shadow Step, because typically, really, I don't know. Being able to sprint around without being concerned with ventures popping out is such a fucking godsend. And then it's a reduction of Spider's difficulty, and Spider is probably like the deadliest enemy in the game from my experience. He ends more runs than any other. We were working for them. Good God. They had a job. Fuck my life. Sorry, I meant to censor that word. I know there's some sensitive people in chat. There was 2 items in there? I've never seen that in my life. Maybe I have seen that in my life and I'm forgetting. Actually, never mind. We're making fat moolah bank, baby. Next episode is going to be like getting lost in Lost Metro, and I'll finally play that map. Do I really want to play that map? The few times I've played it, it was not worth it, and it wasn't even particularly like fun to play. It just sort of sucked. I have to ask, like, is that really something I want to do with my time? Oh, unfortunate. I shouldn't have locked that door. So I could potentially use that in the future if anything's chasing me, but I will. Cool. I don't think that summoned any Forsaken to our location, which is pretty good. Why didn't we go that way? I already forgot. Oh, because it was locked. I didn't feel like spending a lockpick yet, or a bolt cutter yet. But that's probably fine, honestly. You've already dealt with, you know, threat number 1. She can go fucking cry in her little hole. Thought that was him. I think it was just like windy ambient noise being accentuated by I don't know what. Lock that, because there's no reason we're gonna want to go in there. And if Ventress pops out from there, that'd be a little unfortunate. Dead end? Yeah. So I think this path is clear unless we missed an alternative pathway from earlier that I just forgot about. We will hold this out because I don't trust Playmare to just not show up and ruin everything like he always does. Is it him? I'm hearing shit, man. I'm going paranoid. Okay, well, he's gonna be here soon. This would be an unfortunate room to get trapped in, so I don't really want to be in here. I'd rather get stuck in here, because at least this is winding. See, not winding, it's got wide, like, areas for me to circle him or whatever I need to do. It's hard to get, like, properly cornered, I think. Stop moving. I'm staring at you, dickhead. Or either kicking is a force. Or are you going backwards? You stupid? You know what we're gonna do? I want to go the way you came from. So, because I think he might have come from here. Oh, that might be Spider, not Forsaken. Spider is a bit more inconvenient than Forsaken to deal with. No, I take it back. Forsaken's probably my least favorite enemy in the game. I hate how slow they are. If I could change like a single thing about this game, I'd make the Forsaken walk maybe like 20% faster. That way you can actually like maneuver around them. So does he know where I am? I don't. I'd have to test this real quick. Because admittedly, I don't know, because he's just gonna hide. So I do this and I hide. He should figure where I am, I think. I think that's how he works. I might be wrong. He does get stunned for, I believe, longer than most other enemies, which is really cool. So you don't know where I am, right? Or maybe you do. I'm thinking you do know where I am. But now I've got myself in a predicament. What am what do I do about this? If I walk one step, he's gonna kill me. Can you save me, Forsaken? Well, I think I'm really fucked. Yeah, push him away. Get him out of here. Wait, I want Spider to get me, not him. Because maybe if Spider gets me and he tangles me up, this guy won't care and he'll just walk away. See, I'm gone. I'm tangled, bro. You can't do anything about this. So certainly you have to be like de-aggroed. That might be the loudest noise I've ever heard in my life. And I played Friday the 13th, the video game, and the Elphonic logo would come in. Well, it was fun while it lasted, I guess. Yeah, I don't... There was really nothing I could do in that situation. I was fucked. I think that was all my money. I don't know how much I had. How many days into quota was that? Just one. Damn. Wow. I'm gonna be frank with you. I think Highrise kind of sucks. I mean, I guess maybe that was my fault, but I've come to the conclusion I really don't understand how this guy works. I really don't get how he works. I guess technically... Oh, my mouse is off the screen. Yeah, I guess technically, because he was right there, I guess it probably considered that he saw me enter the... Him being that close was considered him seeing me enter the hiding spot, even if he was, like, stunned. And that's why he didn't leave. Oh, that makes the most sense, which means it's probably what happened. It's very unfortunate. Oh well. Ah wow. Another day, another dollar. So I was playing with a guy one time, and he just kept... He went into an area... I say he went into an area that had no money and no progression. And he made sure everyone knew that it was no money, no progression. And just no money, no progression? It's been stuck in my head. I love saying that now. Even when it makes no sense, because I was playing with a couple people. One of them was my partner, and it's just stuck in our heads. No money, no progression. Oh man. Or whatever, I think. There's a huge yawn. I gotta be #FR. I am relatively tired. I'm actually very tired. I might need to go make a bit of coffee. Put some milk in it. Oh, hell, man. That's the fucking dream, I'm telling you. I used to be a creamer guy. I like to put, I put oat creamer in my coffees, but I've come to conclude that the best thing to put in your coffee is just some milk. A nice fucking, like, thing of milk. That's the best shit you can put in your coffee. It tastes incredible. It's just so good. Do I dare open the elevator? Is there, like, there's a hiding spot? So... I think hesitantly I do. I mean, we just lost like a bunch of money, so I feel like I'm playing less carefully. I care less now. It's like, oh wow. We lost the marijuana on Highrise. We can't get high on Highrise anymore. I don't know if anyone heard the elevator come, because I don't hear anyone screaming. I don't think Spider spawns this early. Maybe Ventress is out by now, but she didn't aggro, which makes me think she isn't. because I think the elevator probably would have set her off. I guess I haven't been performing particularly loud actions though, so maybe she wouldn't be, but I'm pretty sure Spider isn't out by now. It also just seems like no one heard the elevator, which is good. Finding elevators is kind of like finding a, you know, a shortcut in Dark Souls. Man, one day I should do a Dark Souls playthrough on this channel. I think that'd be kind of fun. I want to branch out past, like, I do beta, like, multiplayer Minecraft, and my assessment was terribly wrong. Spider is out at this point. Hello? Breathing? I've moved that annoying bowl that I keep cluttering off my desk. Also, I don't have breathing, which is really unfortunate, because I almost, you know, directly ran into him. Developers, can you please fix my bug? I don't know how to reproduce it or anything, but I need you to just magically fix it. Thank you. Here's how you reproduce it. You die on Highrise. And, yeah. He heard the elevator, I'm pretty sure. He also should have heard me walking there, but he didn't. Oh, Spider, you are also mechanically interesting because you don't work sometimes. Well, I'm breathing now. I don't know where Spider is. Oh, I hear a Forsaken. He must have come from somewhere in the main room. So. Speaking of main rooms, I'm going to mark this down as a moment in history. The new, for 2026 Boards of Canada album. It's been announced. I forgot what it's called. Inferno. Comes out, I believe, March. No, not March. It's in April. Well, we're in April. It comes out May 29th, I believe, and it is going to be so fucking good. I already know it's good. Haven't heard a single song off of it. Well, I guess maybe Tapo 5 was a song on there, but otherwise, I don't heard a single song, and I bought the deluxe edition pre-order. I'm a day one Canada fan. Which is ironic because they're not Canadian. I think they're like Scottish or Welsh or some shit. But I am a Canada fan. Don't worry. You know, look at me. I'm not the one responsible for all this tariff shit. Believe it or not. I'm just a guy, a chill guy meme. And then you laugh. Because it is the funniest thing you've ever heard. I hated that meme. That meme fucking sucked. Like, ooh, look, I'm just a chill guy. Oh, Lord. Help us. This is what we're laughing at in the great year 2025. I say that I was really into the Pibble meme. The one where it's the dog and he's like, oh, wash my belly, clean my belly. I loved that fucking meme so much. I might be hella biased because I just love dogs, but I'd wash that little man's belly. I'm telling you. No, what time is it? 5. Eh. I don't know why I'm not getting breathing for Spider. I don't know. Is he gonna come through this way? No. It might be time to head back just because I'm gonna have to like crouch walk most of the way with him fucking around. I mean, I guess there is a... I'll at least go check out those lockers. I guess there's an elevator, so that would reduce my time to run back by a minute or two. But I'm looking at the side, and this video is almost an hour long. So maybe this and the next map are going to be a bit shorter. Well, I say this one's already long. Maybe the next place we go I should make it a little bit shorter. Not that I'm afraid to make like hour-long content. I like hour-long content. My preferred video length for just gaming, pure gameplay gaming, is like an hour long or more. I'd rather click on a video and watch a bunch of like it and even see the boring content than see a like mashup of content that occurred. It's all sped up. There's like meme sound effects playing. I'm pretty picky in like how I want my video content. I think a lot of it's just too like ADHD, TikTok brain, or whatever the fuck it is these days. He's right around this corner. That's fine. No breathing sucks, man. I can't tell where shit is. And he's gonna make noises for the next 5 minutes. Oh, he's already quiet. I don't know if it's Spider-Man. Ah. No matter what I did, I was kind of screwed. I see. This game is not going easy on me. I respect that. But it also makes me just a tad bit sad. Do I want to loot over here real quick? I'm kind of worried about Spider if I'm not getting breathing noises consistently. I almost ran into him twice, which is inconvenient. I am a little worried he could be down here. Enemies like to wander all the way down there. And when you come through the door, you can't hear them. Or they'll wander down there when you come through the door. You still can't hear them. I've gotten hit by Butcher a couple times because he did that. And I've gotten bit by the Forsaken a few times, though I've never had Spider do that. At least I don't think I've had Spider do that. But it is pretty devious. Well, Sunken Highrise sounds like a miserable time. Last run. What are we gonna do? I mean, I could go to Sunken Highrise. This is the Highrise episode. But do I want to? I don't think I want to is the problem. We've already gone high on Highrise 3 times in this episode. I think that's like... that's enough, right? That's enough to say we don't have to go back to Highrise anymore. We did, what, 3 Highrise, 1 tunnel... no, 1 bunker, hospital, plantation. I know, let's end it on like a second bunker, I guess. And hope we don't get a door early on that, you know, is guarded by a fucking metal detector. Yeah, why not? We'll make this one quick. just so this recording's not horrifically long. I'm looking, we just surpassed an hour, so I should do a whole episode where I just stare at this, because I feel like, you know, it's... Oh man, it would suck to just stare at OBS while recording this, which... Also, I guess I'll talk about that, because I don't have much else to say. I switched off of Windows 11, so I used to exclusively, you know, play on Windows 11, and then I recently switched to... So I'm itching my leg. I recently switched to Bazite, because I wanted to get away from using Windows... Oh, fuck, did we lose our... Oh, we did lose our thing. We could have thrown for Pentagon and done a Pentagon run. Oh well. Because you know, there's all this talk these days about these companies doing shit like, oh, you know, you have to submit, like, you know, a user ID to use, you know, the operating system, and all this anti-privacy bullshit they're doing to, like, spy on us, right? And I don't know, I felt an urge to switch to something that was more secure, so I'm on Bazite, but I still have I'm dual booting technically. I still have Windows, but I haven't booted into Windows. I booted into it once, and that was to record, technically twice. I booted into it once because I didn't know my school login for my classwork, so I had to do that. And then I booted into it a second time for the most recent episode of Sweetwater Beta, because I haven't been able to get the mods to work with Minecraft yet. So I did boot into Windows to record the last Sweetwater video. But outside of that, I just haven't gone back. I haven't had a reason to yet. I think the next Sweetwater video, whenever that is, will just be recorded in this as well. Ideally by then I'll have mods fixed, which I haven't really looked super hard into fixing them. I probably should, like, do more than just... They're not fixed. I'm sorry, how do I have $6,000 already? Hold on, we gotta be a little careful. I have a lot of money. I mean, I did say I want to make this short. We technically could leave whenever. Anyways, it's been good. I haven't really had any kind of compatibility issues with games yet either, which is so nice, because I was kind of worried about that being a potential problem. Prior to this, I was using Action, which was a recording software that I bought in, you know, like 2013, maybe. It was like $20 to have a key for Action, which was the recording program I've been using, and then I switched over here, and I went looking around for, like, what's the optimal recording strategy for Linux, and it was OBS, so it was just download OBS and use that. Which, like, you know, I was well aware of OBS, because people often use it for, like, streaming, but I never really used it myself. But it's been a good time. It's been a grand time, even. The door being open is a little weird. I think it's fine. Sometimes doors in this game are just open, like those, and I think some of the alarm doors just spawn opened, I'm pretty sure. Like, no enemy did that. What was this again? No, it doesn't matter. I locked it, so it wasn't important. I guess we just locked these to have a clear line of sight if, for some bizarre reason, we're pushed to run back here. Which hopefully that won't happen. There's someone walking outside. I just stared at them. They didn't see me, but I saw them. It was a dead end, I think. Did I go up here, or did I? Did, yeah. Am I stupid? Where am I going? Oh wait, we never went right. So this, I think, is just progression anyways. Kinda got money. Kinda got money. That is not realistic. I don't have money. I am pretty broke. This is gonna attract Ventress, isn't it? Y'all can call me the predictor, because I have a bizarrely good sense of predictability. So I'm really good at predicting shit. It's kind of my talent. If I was a Marvel character, admittedly it might be kind of like a shitty talent, but it's mine. Get the fuck out of here, little bitch ass hoe. Fucking Onryo. Ooh! Oh man, I might need to run back to get bolt cutters and come back here. Yeah, I have to go get bolt cutters and come back here. There's no way I can just leave this. Also, this wasn't progression, so we missed progression back on the original path somewhere. I'm not entirely sure specifically where, though. So we need 2 bolt cutter charges. So I can probably drop flashlight. Drop flashlight. And come back this way. Ah, unfortunate. Just in case this attracts Ventress. I didn't know to zap him, but he's gonna fucking camp by the train, unfortunately. But that's fine. I'll do. If he does that, he does that. I really need to get. We're not Forsaken, right? No. If we were Forsaken, I'd be worried about fucking. 2 charges on you. I'd be worried about Shepherd showing up. He's on the other side of the train. Was on the other side of the train. He can follow me all the way back if he wants. I just don't want to... I don't want to get bitten before this room. Because the longer it takes for us to get bitten, the more time we have to just loot through this. So, if he wants to bite me now, that's fine. But I will appreciate every second he doesn't do that. You got scared? I thought I was hearing something. Can you watch freebies? Yeah. Cool. It's super cold in this room. Unfortunate. Really unfortunate. Alright, Spider, I need you to leave. You PMO. He's gonna head right, which means we're gonna have a chance to come across him again when we actually do, like, get the fuck out of here. I need to go a little further, though, before I feel comfortable. Like, self-reviving. When I heard something earlier and I said I thought I heard shit, I think I might have actually been hearing Spider. I don't know. I feel like he should have been too far for me to really hear him at all. So maybe I'm just thinking I heard something and I didn't, and then it happened Spider was there. Because, yeah, he would have had to have been, like, here wandering, and he would have made it in sooner. The question is... did Spider go up or to train? I think both are very likely. If he went out to train, he potentially could be camping out here. I was playing the other day, and we had Spider go out to train, and he just stood around it waiting for us to show up. So, I think either option is unfortunately likely. Also, I think the Forsaken from earlier is still out here at the train. I see something walking. I think that is just the Forsaken, though. Just because the Forsaken sound effect is really loud, I'm going to turn the volume down. For some reason, I don't know why, they made it so the Forsaken sound when you're infected and they bite you is like the loudest goddamn noise in history. Like, you know what? I don't care if they nerf Forsaken anymore. Nerf his sound. Like, why does he have to be so loud, or his effect have to be so loud? All in all, though, really good bunker run after a really awful high-rise run. Technically covers that, but not by much. Plus I had to buy an adrenaline, so that's minus 700. So we had just enough to cover the shit we lost. Which is crazy. What's happening out here? Casino time. Please don't be deaf. Oh, man. That's fucking like 9,000 more than it was last. Well, yeah, I'm gonna cut it there. And I might record another episode, like, immediately after this one, just to have a bit of a backlog. I don't know yet. What time is it? It's like noon now? It's just after noon. I'm gonna go eat breakfast. I mean, lunch. I'm gonna have a salad with some chicken. That sounds good. But until then, you know, I don't have... For Sweetwater, I'd always say stay sweet. I don't know what it is for this one, so just stay frontier.